Hello! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Victoria, this is Pembroke Beauty, and today I'm looking good. So obviously I have a bit of a challenge going on, and I did a cool tones versus warm tones look, and this was inspired and happened because Belle Jordan initiated this challenge, and I was like, you know what, why wouldn't I do that? Because I already talked to you guys about whether or not I like myself better in warm tones or cool tones, and to be honest, now I'm really unsure. But I really like how this turned out. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I really hope that you guys try it at home because I think that it's something that is good for everybody, and maybe you'll be like, wow, I look horrible in warm tones, maybe I should wear cool tones more often, or vice versa. So if you like this makeup and you want to see how I challenged myself and how I got these looks, then just keep watching. LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer in Porcelain, which I think is the latest shade, which, shocker. So if you hear any insanity behind me, you can thank all of the cats that are in the house that are super excited that I'm currently filming on the living room floor. As you can see, my mirror broke. That's fun. So then I'm going to set my lids with my face powder and a brush. This little brush here. So I've talked about this before, where I'm not really sure whether or not I like warm toned or cool toned eye looks more on myself. So I saw the tag from Belle Jordan, which I will link below, and I think she started it, and then Jay Kissa did one, and I'll link her below too. And I was like, that would be super fun because I've already talked about it before. So today I'm going to do half warm toned on this half of my side, which is why I have a gold hoop on. And then half cool toned on this side because I have a silver hoop on. By the way, I did my nails because they were looking rough, so I'm sorry for that. But anyway, I'm going to first go in with the Hard Candy Matte Eyeshadow Pro palette. And I'm going to go in with this yellow shade, and I'm basically just going to work my way down this row here. I'm going to go in with this Morphe Beautiful and Bronze brush and put it all over my crease. All over my crease. Dang it! I did the wrong side. Alright. So in addition to this palette, I'm going to use the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. And I'm going to go in with this yellow shade right here on the same exact brush, because I really want this side to be like the epitome of warm. So did you guys have a fun little Valentine's Day? I didn't actually end up doing anything, so yeah, because we were gonna do something over the weekend, but then it ended up snowing, so then we didn't end up doing anything. So we might go out next weekend, we might not, I don't know what we're gonna do. But, what did you guys do? Did you have a super fun Valentine's Day, or did you basically do the same thing, or did you sit in the house and eat ice cream? Because any of those options sound pretty good to me. So then I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to go into this more terracotta shade here. And I'll put this a little bit lower in our crease and just build up the warmth. Then I'm going to go back into the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, and I'm going to go in with this corner shade right here on the same brush, and this is a slightly more vibrant version of the shade that we just used in the other palette. Very orange. Do you guys say orange or orange? Because I definitely say orange, but you should comment that down below. Same thing with Florida. I say Florida. Florida. But a lot of people say Florida. I don't even know how to say it right. Florida. So, anyway. That would just be a little fun fact. Then I'm going to take this more round top Morphe Beautiful in Bronze brush. And I'm going to go in with the Rust shade down here in the Hard Candy palette. And I'm going to focus this more on my outer and kind of drag it upwards, but I don't want it to be too high. So do you guys like warm tone looks or do you like cool tone looks? I would like to know which ones you like more. Because I think I actually lean a little bit more towards cool tone looks. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. I'm sorry. So now I'm going in with this Elizabeth Mott blending brush. I'm going in with this top corner shadow right here, which is like a very true red shade. And I'm putting that a little bit lower in the crease and really packing that on my outer V. Then I'm going to go in with this ColourPop shadow right here, which is called Muse. I freaking love this shadow so much. It is beautiful. It's like a rosy copper. Can you see that? Ugh. And I'm gonna go in with this Lottie London Precision Eye Brush, I believe is what it's called. And I'm going to put this all over my lid. All over it. So I was thinking about future videos and I would like to hear some feedback about which ones you would like to see. So yeah, so I was thinking about doing either, well, I was gonna do a St. Patrick's Day look, I was going to do potentially a bunny look or an Easter Sunday look, whichever of the two that you prefer to see, or maybe both, I don't know, you tell me. And I was thinking about having my boyfriend do my voiceover. So if you wanna see that, you should comment and like below. And then additionally, I was thinking about doing, I was thinking about it, and I absolutely love Harry Potter. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It's like my childhood. I love the movies, I love the books, I listen to them all on tape. That's how I went to sleep as a child, on tape, not on CD or anything like that, on tape. I had a little cassette player. Anyways, and so I was thinking about maybe I could do like the house inspired looks, but I don't know if you'd want to see that. So if you want to see it, then comment down below. So please let me know out of those ideas which ones you'd want to see, because I want to know what you guys want to watch. So let me know. So now I'm going to go in with this NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner. Crystal Gold. All right, yeah. And I'm going to do the thing that I've seen a lot recently where people put like a little line over the center of their lid, and hopefully I don't jack this up. So now I want to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more because I just feel like it doesn't look deep enough. So I'm going to go in with this Eagle Tools dual-ended brush, and I'm going to go in with the more pointed sort of blending side, and I'm going to go in with this warmish brown, and then I'm going to go in with the black shade, but I'll show you that. And I'm just really going to focus this on my outer V to really deepen up the look a little bit, to give myself a little bit more dimension, because I feel like it kind of looks like one note-ish. And I'm actually going to mix the red shade that we used earlier from that same palette with the brown shade that I just showed you and put that out here. I'm just doing little circular motions. And then I'm keeping with the same brush, and I'm going to go in with this black shade right here, and I'm taking a very little bit, because when you're working with black, you gotta use it slowly or else it will mess up your whole thing. And I'm keeping that very, very low and just kind of patting that into place. So then I'm going to go back in with the Elizabeth Mott blending brush on this red shade from the NYX palette, and I'm going to kind of top that over top of all of that to keep it warm. So I'm first going to go in with this big brush from the Morphe Beautiful in Bronze. Shocking, shocking. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is very close to my skin tone and probably won't actually show up, but I'm going to go for it anyway. And I'm going to put that in my crease. Then I'm going to go in with the shade right underneath, which is more of a gray toned brown. Then I'm going to go in with the same brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade right next to it, which is kind of a purpley toned gray. And I'm going to put this a little bit lower in the crease, but kind of just mimicking what we just did with the last shade. And I'm going to go in with this more round-topped brush from the Morphe Beautiful in Bronze set, and in with this true bluish gray shade right here. I'm really going to pack that on, and I'm going to focus this most on my outer corner and kind of pull it low through the crease. I don't do many gray looks, and I kind of like how this is looking, so I'm kind of like, maybe I need to do more of these. So now I'm going to go in with the same gray that we have been and back in with the purpley gray. Mix those together and continue on building. Then I'm going to go in with the Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this black shade right here, mixing in with the gray shade so that it's not as stark of a difference. And I'm going to start very slowly building this up in the outer V. Pulling it slightly through the crease, very low. And this right here is why I did my face second. And I'm going to repeat that until I get it up to the deepness that I am looking for. And I'm going to go in with this clean Lottie London brush that we just used. And I'm going to go in with this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Crinkle. And I don't know if they still have this. I hope that they do, because this shade is gorgeous. It's like a bluish gray metallic. It's so pretty. And I'm going to put this all over my lid, just like we did with the Muse shade on the warm tone side. This is like a nice alternative. It's almost like a gunmetal. It's not quite silver, because it's not like that vibrant silver. I don't use this shade enough. I need to use this more. And I'm going to go back in with the Elizabeth Mott blending brush. I'm going to go in with the gray shade again with a little bit of this more blue tone black, and keep deepening up the outer corner a little bit and blend those shades together. Then I'm going to go in with this true black right here. And very gently put this in my lower outer V. And then I'm going to repeat the same step that I did over here, only I'm going to use the silver version of the liquid crystal, which is in liquid platinum. Nope, liquid silver. Just kidding. So what are your guys' like favorite TV shows? Do you have any? Because mine, I have a lot, but like ones that are currently on TV right now, not just on Netflix, because on Netflix I have a ton. But the ones that are currently on right now, I'm watching, oh, sorry. I'm watching America's Next Top Model. Yes. Freaking love The Real Housewives. So right now, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is on, and I'm like, yes! I love them. And I love Orange County too, but they just ended their season, which was sad. But Beverly Hills is on, And like, I can't frickin' Dorit. That girl needs to learn how to keep her mouth shut. But yeah, what shows are you guys watching right now? Are you watching any? Are you not into any that are on cable? Are you just like into ones on Netflix? What are you watching? So I'm going to wipe up under my eyes, and then I'm going to do my concealer with the same concealer, and I'm going to set my face with the same Wet n Wild powder that I showed you earlier, and then, sorry, I can't really look up because this is still drying, and then I'll come back and show you bronzer, blush, and highlight, and then we'll do the under eyes, and yes. Yeah. So I'm now going to move on to the face, and I'm going to do everything cool toned and warm toned separately. So for my warm toned bronzer, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer SPF 15 in Ticket to Brazil, which is probably like the warmest tone bronzer that I have. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. Ultimate Face Brush, and I'm going to put this on, in the hollows of my cheek on this side, hollows of my cheek, on my temples, and under my chin, and on the side of my nose. So yeah. Whew, that's toasty. That is some toasty bronzer. And then for my cool tone side, I'm going to go in with this Bahama Mama, yep, that's it, Bahama Mama bronzer from The Balm. And this is like the coolest, it's so small. It's like the coolest tone bronzer that I have, and I got it in a Nipsey bag, which is why it's like so freaking tiny. So I'm just going to try to spread this around on my brush and get it evenly across the board, and then I will put it on my face. So one thing I'm really on the hunt for is a affordable contour palette, because I don't have any cool toned contour shades, and sometimes you just need to contour a little bit, and I don't have anything to do that with. So if you guys have any suggestions, that would be much appreciated. So the next item is blush. So on the warm tone side, which is over here, I'm going to use this Models & Co blush in Peach Bellini. What was that? Oh, it's okay. Never mind. So I'm going to use this, and it's very peachy, clearly by the name, and it's very warm and slightly shimmery. Like, holy frickin' moly, that's scary. Need to tap that off a lot. Okay. And then on this side, I'm going to use the Milani Tea Rose Powder Blush, which is a cool toned pink blush, and it's the coolest toned blush I have. And then it's time for highlight! So now I'm going to go in with the Super Shock Cheek in Stole the Show from ColourPop, which is a true gold. And I'm going to put that all over my same brush from Luxie, and I'm going to highlight my face with this on my warm tone side. And then for my cool tone side, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit on the same brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Star and a little bit into Blue Ice, which are very cool toned, and I love them. I'm actually going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner with Stole the Show and with a mix of Blue Ice and Star on one of my little e.l.f. concealer brushes, which you know that I love. So I just did my eyebrows because you guys have also seen me do that a whole bunch of times, and this video is already going to be 1,500 years long. So I figured I would just skip that little step. So now I'm going to waterline on the cool tone side of my face with this NYX Slide On Glide On blah 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 eyeliner in Platinum. And I'm going to do the same thing on the warm tone side with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Mr. Bing, which is a warm brown, and this is obviously a silver. And I'm going to go in with this stubby end of a Eco Tools dual-ended brush from the Eye Enhancing set. And I'm going to go in with this bright red shade right here in the corner. And I'm going to smudge that along the lower lash line, pulling it all the way through. And then I'm going to go back into the Hard Candy palette, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in with this Rusty shade and the Terracotta shade and do the same thing. And then I'm going to go in with the other end, which is that more pointed, fluffier end. I want to make sure that I don't have anything crazy on it. And I'm going to go in with this brown right here and a little tiny bit of the black right underneath it. But I don't want to do too much because holy frickin' moly, that could get ugly quick. I'm going to focus this on my outer part of my lower lash line. So that's all I'm going to do on the lower lash line, and I will show you now on the other side what I'm going to do. So I'm going to clean off. I know, such a great way of cleaning my brushes, right? I know. Like a pro. Like the pro that I am. I am what I am. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this stubby side of the same Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to go in with this deeper blue right here, and I'm not going to take a ton. I'm just going to take a little tiny bit because I don't want this to be blue. I want it to be just slightly more colorful than gray. So I'm going to put this really, really close to my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in, I have something in my eye. I'm going to go in with the same brush into this cool toned gray from the Hard Candy palette. I'll put that a little bit lower. And then I'm going to take the black that's right under it and do the same thing a little bit, only focusing that more on my outer V. And that right there is it. So now I'm going to skip through this because it's going to be even longer if I show it. So I will just tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do it. Yay! I'm going to do a wing with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner on both eyes, and then I'm going to apply the beautiful Azerto lashes in the style Doll. And as you can see, they're nice and piecey, and they have a clear band. Like I said, I talked about these in my last video, and you guys should check this out because it's super cool. So I'm an affiliate with them, so obviously I make a teeny tiny bit of money, and I don't want to lie to you about it, so I do. But I tested the product first before that happened, so just wanted to let you know that these are actually like the best lashes I've ever used in my life. They're affordable. 5% of the profit goes to cancer research. So as someone who's had cancer in their family, that's super good. We need to figure out a way to deal with that. So if you guys also would like to support this cause, then you should definitely check out buying these. They're also 100% cruelty free. And so yeah, so these are really great lashes, and I will show you my little code right here. And if you want to get a pair or 5 or whatever, if you want to try them out, go ahead and order a pair or whatever, and use my code and you'll save 10% out checkout. So that's a pretty good deal. So yeah, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to apply them with my Kiss Aloe Lash Glue, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have my lashes on. I'm going to put some of the NYX Worth the Hype, nope, it's upside down, there you go, NYX Worth the Hype mascara. And if you saw my latest Instagram post, which you should follow me on Instagram, if you don't, then you would see that I did like the challenge with it where you do like 1 coat and then 2 coats, and this is a really nice mascara. I really like it. So I'm just going to put this on my lashes, top and bottom, and then I'm going to move on to lips. So these lashes are like very wispy and pretty, and I really like them. They almost look natural. So now I'm actually going to set my makeup with the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. And I'm going to block my eyes because I've noticed that because this is so oily, it almost messes up my eyeshadow. So now for the last little bit, I'm going to do my lips. So I'm going to do this half of my lips in this combination right here, which is the NYX retractable lip pencil in red, and then I'm going to use the NYX lip lingerie in exotic. And then I'm going to go in on the cool tone side with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Lumiere 2. Obviously this is the finished look. I really don't know which one I like more. I kind of like both. I feel like I almost like the cool tone side a little bit more, but I like the warm tone side too, so I don't really know. I don't know. Help me! If you guys like one side more than the other one, you should definitely comment down below and let me know which side you like better. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And comment down below if you have anything, any suggestions, etc. to tell me. And please subscribe to my channel. Please! And share with your friends and family, like I said. And check me out on Instagram. I'll put the handle here and you can follow me and see a whole bunch of stuff that I post. And so if you like hanging out with me, please subscribe, and I hope that I will see you in my next one. Bye! She's perching. You can't see her though. Oh my god. Show them how cute you are. Look at how cute. We match. And I don't understand.
Instead of a bunny rabbit, be an egg.
I was reading bean egg. She sent me this. What does this mean? Bean egg. Nope, it's B an egg. Okay.
This is why I don't do that stuff.
Alright, I'm glad that we established that. Let me know. Got an itch in my lap.